So what is van life? I'm often asked this, and I'm not quite sure what the answer is. Is it the travelling across open seas, driving across rivers, lakes, going across bridges, through tunnels, and driving along miles and miles of open road? Is it the freedom? Or is it all of those, plus something else? The something else being a piece of grass, a plot of land, a corner of this earth, somewhere that we can settle and call home. So good morning. It's been a while since I've done one of these. It's Friday the 22nd of September. Yeah, after that trip from Stockholm to Asher Marie's, I just basically went into relax mode. And I have had the camera out and stuff and taken footage and had the drone up, etc, etc, and we've been doing little bits and bobs. I've tried to get the camera, but this was the first time I thought I'd do a piece to camera, and just to sort of give you my reflective musings and thoughts of this little corner of paradise up here. It's just so gorgeous. You know, I'm sitting here on this bench in this little glade, I don't know what you want to call it, anyway, a lower part of the plot, and you know, from here it's a really cool view. You can see everything. You can see everything that Asher Marie have done over the last 3 years, and it's remarkable. From you know, just literally seen over there in the corner, the spot where they parked the two vans and were there in the snow, and the snow halfway up the sides of the van, and the trench that they made in order to get to the barn. And you look at it now and it's just a fully fledged functioning home, and a beautiful home at that. And it's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, and you know, you put the effort in and you work hard, and you have a sort of a hard working ethic, and these are the results that you get, and it's just beautiful to see. I'm envious, I really am. I've had some incredible nights here, some beautiful, peaceful night's sleep, even though there's a few nights that I've been woken up by the rain and stuff, but the silence here, especially at night time, is just unfathomable. It's incredible. You know, that first day that I was here, it was just nice just to sort of catch up and sit down and have a meal in their home, and that was lovely. And then the second day, I don't even remember what I did on the second day, to be honest with you. I've only been here, 4 days or so, and yet time has just passed so slowly, and yet we've been this and that, doing bits and bobs, and jumping in one car to go to here, jumping in another car to go to there, and I'm trying to think what I've done and try and remember so that I can put this in some kind of logical vlog for you and everything, but I don't know really. I think time just stands still here. I know that I've been to the village shop and done a little bit of shopping. I've been to the very old settlement in the village, which is sort of like a museum piece, which was absolutely stunning to see. Just walking around that, and the view from that settlement onto the lake was just incredible. And then going into another little sort of, I call it like a jetty, but it wasn't. It was a spit of land, which again had an old settlement on, and you could walk out on this bit of land and you were surrounded left and right by the lake, and you could see the tiny little island, which Ash has gone out to many a time on the snowmobile, and yeah, it was just fun seeing the different aspects of life up here and how people live, and looking at the houses and the way the community works and how open the community is, in terms of that, you know, you have all these houses on plots of land and there are no fences, there are no barriers and divisions between my plot and the next. Everything is just one harmonious community, and it's just so lovely to see. The second night, whilst we're sat outside my van under the canopy, it was raining a little bit, the clouds were in, and I was the host cooking tea, and then there was the green hue over the horizon, and the fingers that come up, the fingers of green light that come up of the northern lights. And then all of a sudden one reached out, and then it was just this most magnificent moment that the three of us just stood there, and it was for the first time in my life another list And the thing ticked off the list of all of the things that I've wanted to see, and there this searchlight of green just going up and up and up above our heads, and then swirling and then becoming this beautiful balletic dance of angels just swirling around your head in this green hue, and it was just the most beautiful thing I've seen. And then suddenly it was just like, yes, finally get to see the Northern Lights. And it's weird really, you know, I was up here years ago, 1991, 92, touring Finland, and I don't ever remember seeing the Northern Lights then. But now I've definitely got to see them proper. It's just been so chilled, you know, just watching the little life of the... then going about their things, you know, Ash out chopping wood and fixing and making and constructing and doing all the things. And Marie doing her bits and bobs and her making of her candles and all of the little intricacies that they have in order to sort of make this idyllic life just work so harmoniously. But it's just been so nice to just, you know, spend the evenings. We're either outside my van or outside the barbecue or inside the house. Just chilling and catching up and putting the world to rights. And last night was really special, really nice, because there was this stunning dark sky of just millions and millions of stars, as many as the eye could take in and comprehend, and the Northern Lights just ghosting over the horizon, and just these little fingers again just coming up in little waves, and watching shooting stars go through the plough, satellites turn and shine and disappear and cruise across the sky. This is me, this is what I want. Now whether I could do it here, whether I've got that strength, that stubbornness to be able to hack it in the cold, in the freezing temperatures, I don't know. But this parcel of land, this little pocket that's yours, and being able to just get on with the things that you want to do and just make things happen in your own time and at your own speed and your own leisure. It's liberating, it really is. You know, yesterday I sat outside my van in the morning and just put the fire on, and as cold as it was and bits of rain and everything, I was able to just sit there and just read a book and have a coffee and just be at one with this beautiful, beautiful space. So it has been really rewarding, and oh my god, so worthwhile to make that effort to come all the way up here, because when you get here it's like time has frozen, your life has taken a reset, somebody's hit the pause button, and it's just time to just go, do you know what, fuck everything, anything. Enjoy this moment, enjoy this particular point in time, and lock it away and just never forget it. So those are my musings and reflections of a time with Ash, Marie, Bob, Susan, Suki. Is it Dave and Sarah the Scarecrows? Can't remember. I'll treasure this moment. I have 3 days left. I'm just going to soak it all in.